Yep. So this is Cesar Pena. I am your host from the Beyond Celebrity Show, and we got special guests today. First, I want to introduce Miguel. Miguel's the co-host, producer, the man.
How you doing, everybody?
Delito. Then we got the super producer, Charles, with his artist, Ari Skye, future superstar. And she's it was crazy because I met her on Instagram and everything like that. I didn't know I met her before, but met her on Instagram and we clicked real quick. I was like, all right, she was like, I'm a singer. I was like, all right. And then she kind of put me onto her music. And once I heard her song, first it was the Canadian song. And I was just like, yo, she got a voice on her. And I was like, oh.
Thank you.
and then after that, I was like, all right, let me see if you got anything in English, right? So I was kind of looking through, and then you told me, you was like, go check out Warrior. So I went to Warrior, and then I was listening to One Tear started coming down. I was like, yo, you killed me with that one.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So I'm going to introduce Ari. You tell me about yourself when you start. Tell the people who you are.
Perfect.
Go ahead, Ari.
Sorry, it was disconnecting.
Go ahead.
All right. So I'm currently 16 years old. I started singing publicly, like in front of people at around 10 years old. So it's been like 6 years now that I've been, doing this. And I've been working in studio. I'm working on an EP album. And recently I sang at the February 2nd on my birthday. I sang at the Montreal Canadiens game, which is the NHL. So it's really cool to be able to do that. And I also sang for the Impact de Montréal, which is a MLS soccer team here in Montreal. And so I've done quite a few things, and it's honestly always so fun, and I'm just grateful for everything.
That's what I'm talking about. Charles, how did you meet Ari? How did you guys connect, you and Ari?
I was already friends with her parents on Facebook and probably Instagram. And then there was a bunch of friends that knew Ari sang, and they were trying to hook us up to meet physically in 2016. At the end of 2016, and then I finally met her a couple of months later, 2017, at a fundraiser. So, and she was part of all the acts that were incorporated for that fundraiser. And but I had already spoken with her parents, her mom, and then we finally met, and it's been fun. It's been a crazy ride. It's been when I met her, she had just turned 13. So. There's been a lot of sessions, a lot of meetings, a lot of talking, a lot of, getting the mindset, getting her to explore things, although like I'm visible now, we're working on, coaching and getting, not coaching, but developing into where she wants to be as an artist, and I think we've crossed that line at this point, so because we have lots of music that are identifying her character at this point.
So right away when you sent me her stuff, I was like, all right. I started kind of like just absorbing, especially after Warrior, right? So I started absorbing a lot of the music that you sent me of her. I don't want to say who she reminded me of, right? But I know for a fact, I'm thinking another route. You guys probably not thinking that route, but it's a lot of Taylor Swift in her. I see because not only the music, right? It just that sound that she has reminds me a lot of your young Taylor Swift, but more of the pop side of her. Like R&B pop.
Yeah.
It's like a mixture of stuff with her that more than any other artist right now that I'm kind of like trying to absorb. But yeah, she's you got it, Ari, man. Like we,
Thank you.
you know, like for real, like, you know, we definitely got your back, and
Thank you so much.
I, you know, definitely keep working at it. You know, I've been around so many big timers, and you got that spark, and
Thank
I
you.
you know, but again, you know, it's a lot more hard work to go through. You know what I'm saying? Like I know
Definitely.
you've been doing it for a while, but I feel like you have that passion for it. You know what I'm saying? And you understand that this is still the beginning. And yeah, you know, you know, I'm here. So like
Thank you though. Thank
you
you.
know, you got somebody that's very passionate behind you too with Charles
Great.
too. So, you know, and you know, sky's the limit. Sky's
Sky's
the
the limit.
Sky's the
Yeah,
limit.
perfect.
Sky's the
So-
limit.
I think that's a hashtag. Yeah, we just made a hashtag.
we just made a hashtag right there.
For real.
Ari Sky's the limit.
The limit
Nice.
with the E.
That's the magic. That's the magic. That's the magic.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ari, what else? What else are you doing right now, Ari? Like I saw you rocking a lot of watches. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
so what's going on with the watch company?
Like I'm an ambassador, I guess you can say. I promote, and it's really cool to be able to do that. It's because like right now I'm kind of considered like an influencer as well.
Yeah.
So it's amazing to be able to do that, especially at my age and stuff.
So you coming up, you going through the come up right now, right? Are you
Yes, yeah.
officially signed? Like, are you signed to like a label?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
So
not
even
yet.
through this process, what would you say to somebody that's young and coming up through, like, let's say you're 13, if you could talk to your 13-year-old version, like
Yeah.
what would you say to that person? Like where you at right now, what would you say?
I would tell her, get involved, like participate in as many things as you can. Like that means anything, like contests, just fundraisers, shows, covers, you know, post a lot on the internet, and just that's how you start, right? So that's what I would tell myself, like, to get involved. Yeah.
Okay. Are you doing TikTok? Are you
No,
in
not yet.
TikTok?
I mean, I watch TikToks, but as Ari Skye, I don't do any TikToks, not yet. I need to start.
Okay,
Um,
Miguel, you see Miguel is smiling over there because I know he's ready to let you know. He's gonna talk to you more about your TikTok.
I love TikTok though. I'm obsessed with that app.
Do
Ari.
what you do. You need to be on it, showing off what you do. You'll
Yeah.
so much faster than Instagram.
And that's my 2 cents, right? Instagram before, I want to say Instagram when Ariana Grande started, right? When she started, Instagram was still coming up. So she jumped in there and she went with it, right? Right now, TikTok, I'm talking about after we have this conversation,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to set up a TikTok account.
Yeah.
Because this is what's gonna happen, right? I'm telling you, this is what's gonna happen. Your
She has
music,
one.
once you start dropping your music, you can have people going through your music and it could go be part of the TikTok family.
Yes.
And you could go viral right away. So as a
True.
musician coming up, and this is what Miguel's very big at this, and he watches people and watches how trends go in and out. TikTok right now, especially for your age, and you on the come up and your music, I'm telling you, TikTok, we're gonna set it up today. TikTok, let's do it.
Yes.
Charles, you on it,
listen.
Charles?
I'm on it.
I know. I know you are. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited because right now you only got 4,000 followers.
Yep.
And I'm here in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like I was there in the beginning for a lot of. I'm telling you, I was there. Ariana Grande only had like 800,000, 700,000 followers when I was with her. You know, and she worked hard. You know, she had the platform Victorious, right? So you know, she had that platform and stuff like that. But when I didn't know she knew how to sing, so once I figured that out, it was, you know, with that combination, it was not easy, but it was a lot of work. But,
yeah, definitely, I'm sure.
but you know what I'm saying? Like you already got songs, you already got stuff in the works. We just got to work on the different platforms for people
Yes.
to, and we pushing it. You know what I'm saying? Like Charles could hit me up anytime. I let him know anything he needs, anything you need. Ari,
Thank
that
you so much.
I'm always
Thank
gonna
you.
be here, and we're gonna ride it to the top.
Thank you so much. So
Just
sweet.
don't forget me when you get in your Grammy and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
The Grammy.
Charles, why don't you talk about how it is to write songs for Ari and how you guys are looking at that for her next stage?
Well, when I met her, we started having conversations about what was going on, in her life as a 13-year-old. And of course, there's certain subjects that, we couldn't write about, love and stuff. I mean, at 13, you're not there yet. So that's where we started picking topics like bullying, first love, which, I mean, you heard "Look Into My Eyes."
Yeah.
So that's her second single, and so one night I started writing right away. I started writing Warriors, and she loved it, and she rocked it. And then, like I told you last week, as we're working with our production team, and she's getting older, and now she has her own opinions of stuff, and of course, when my opinion, when you're developing somebody, you want to bring in all the elements that person has, and if they're true and authentic, it just makes it all much better on the other end, where people are watching saying, wow, this is for real, this is not fabricated, it's not made up, it's not now we wrote, we would practice, we played we do an acoustic set together, so she's always performing, we're always doing stuff like we call it old school, but performing. It's not always Instagram and TikTok, and there's we reach out to our audience here locally, and then people caught on, and that's where her followership got bigger. The songwriting part, now she's part of the team, and she's probably also writing on her own at home for sure, and that's where she's gonna come out and develop the Ari Skye that's gonna be 2-3 years from now, 4 years from now. But the writing process, I had to come down to a younger level and discover, when I was in school, the bullying stuff, and talking to different people, the story came out, But everything else is coming to play, and Cesar has one song, which is "Castaway," that Ari's written on that. So she's developing into taking over that part at some point, and we're there. We're older, so we think differently, but we have the experience, we have the wisdom, we have the guidance, we have ways to bring things into perspective, and meeting people such as yourself. Although, like, this is crazy wild, it's been done before, and you guys are giving us the absolute opportunity of a lifetime to be here tonight once again. And so that's where it starts. It's like you build, but then you branch out, and you meet producers, you meet the record labels, you meet the people that bring the Ari Skies into the public eye, and make everything sensational and nice and human too. Like we watched your stuff, and like the stuff you do with Ariana Grande, you kind of bring her into our living rooms, and she becomes human at some point, when she's walking, the walking with Pete Davidson, and a lot of people just think somebody took a picture, but you know how it goes, right? So it makes the artist human. And what you've been doing, your podcasts, I listen to most of them, and it's just nice to know that Rihanna is an actual nice person, besides being this big heavy billionaire rock star princess thing, right?
Let me tell you something. She has a superpower that when she's in a room with you, you don't know that it's Rihanna. It's your sister, it's your cousin.
Love that.
And then when you leave her, you be like, man, I was just there with Rihanna. I met her. I've been around her like I went like 200 times, and I feel like I still even right now, if I get near her, we're cool and everything like that, but I still get that sense of like, wow, like
Yeah.
I was
Well,
just with me, you know.
Speaking of that, when I met Ari, and I tell this to everybody, when she walked into our rehearsal room, there was that vibe that, wow, like she's onto something. And then she started to sing and it all made sense. But that's, she's got that too, where she walks into a room and you're like, hey, there's something going on here, right?
Yeah.
And then once she starts to perform, it's all great. And then, 10 minutes after the show, she's back to being herself, her regular everyday self. And that's, I think, what people are attracted to as well, because you can go up to Ari or Rihanna or Ariana Grande and actually have a conversation with them. Because, back in our days, we used to write fan letters.
Yeah.
Nobody wrote back. Today, there's guys like you, there's the media, there's the internet. Like everybody became, before everybody was a super rock god or my idol. They were like alien. Now they're human and they're just very talented individuals. Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, Ari, we definitely got your back out here, and I want to anything else going on with you guys as far besides staying home, right? I know. I know tonight kind of got messed up. I know I was looking forward to interviewing you right after your set, saying, and have you kind of bless everybody with a little bit of acoustic stuff. But we're gonna get there. We'll definitely get there. I'm definitely gonna tag Warrior and your other. What was the song that you sang that was in Canadian right before?
L'amour existe encore by Céline Dion.
Yep. So we're gonna link both of those.
If I play guitar, would there be a delay?
I don't know.
We could see. We could try it.
You want to try it?
Yeah, I don't mind. I mean, if it's messy, I think people will understand. Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Cut me off right away.
Let's do this.
It won't be a delay. It'll be a delay for the live, but here will be a delay.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right.
This is what superstars do. This is what superstars do, Ari.
I'm gonna choose this song.
Okay.
So you can tell your friend.
Let's do
Cesar. You got it?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
God is a woman.
Yeah.
You love it how I move you, love it how I touch you, my one. When all is said and done, you believe God is the one.
There's a delay.
And I definitely, I'm sure, feeling after midnight.
Go ahead.
Feeling as you can't fight.
Good, Ari. Kill it.
You want me to continue? All right.
Good, go ahead. Loosen up.
When we're done, you believe God is a woman. Yeah. Hey, I do.
We tried.
We tried.
Yeah, that's all right. We did it. That was amazing,
so
guys.
That's what happens here, like almost every week. When we rehearse, we do stuff, we experiment,
Yeah. So the amazing thing is gonna be we're gonna stay in touch all the time, and once you guys come over here, I'm like if I'm in there with you guys and we jamming, you're gonna see magic. It's gonna be magic. It's gonna be magic because I just when I'm around that, my mind goes crazy, and then I know where I can go with it. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna make some magic.
I have a question for you, Cesar.
Talk to me.
How did you feel when you played back your video of Ariana Grande coming out and Ari was there?
Yeah,
That's my question to you.
I was
That
there.
I know. I know. I didn't. I know, and I didn't know. Right. So what was
Yeah.
crazy about that day? That was crazy about that day is the anticipation of her coming out. I was like, come on, hurry up, like, because more paparazzi was coming. They was doing something else, and I didn't want it to get too crowded. So.
Right.
Her mother, me and Ariana Grande's mother are like this. You know what I'm saying? Like we're so close.
Joan.
Yeah, Joan. Like Joan, me and Joan, so close. And when Joan came out, I haven't seen her for a little while. So Joan, if you hear it on the video, she's like, "Oh my God!" Ah. So she gave me a big hug, and I had my camera down, and I almost missed Ariana Grande coming out.
Oh my God.
I was kind of like, all right, Joe. Like I was like, all right, let me go. You know?
Yeah.
So I was like, I went, and that's when I got Ari right there coming out. But that's crazy how everything.
I know.
And you could see yourself in the video. That was one of my favorite videos because it was like she said what's up and everything like that. She got in the car. And it was just, but that was crazy that you was there. It's amazing.
It's like what a coincidence. Crazy. Yeah.
Yep. So you never met Ariana Grande?
I never met her. I've gone to her Dangerous Woman tour, like in Montreal, and I also went to the Sweetener World Tour. And I've been to her like condo, in Manhattan, but like that's it. Yeah.
All right. So let's see if we can make that magic happen. We're gonna make that magic happen because what's the name? Ari's like a little sister to me. So, one thing that what was happening, my ex partner, we used to be all the time together and stuff like that, and he was younger than me. So, Ari's young. So I kind of was like, all right, you guys kind of talk together, but you still together with me. But he kind of took charge of like staying in touch with her, had her number and everything like that. But he was always with me. And then when we broke apart, I kind of not had her number no more, none of that. So I got to kind of next time I see her, be like, yo, Ari, I'm not with him no more. Let's do this,
Yeah.
So, but Ari can do that. That's nothing, she's like family. So we're gonna try to make that happen. But in the meantime, we got to develop you.
Definitely.
Charles already got the formula. So you could be eye to eye with her. That meeting would be much better than just the kind of fan meeting, right?
Yeah.
That meeting, like, what's up? You got any pointers? You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like, yo.
Yeah, definitely.
Or let's have a mojito. Her not yet,
exactly. So we're gonna we this is gonna be a fun ride, Ari. Just keep working hard. My advice to you, TikTok all the way right after this conversation. Yes. Because right now, every artist that's any artist coming up right now is TikTok right there.
That's
because
true.
The way you blow up in this industry now changed completely from 5 years, even 3 years ago till now.
Yeah.
There's people that are becoming TikTok famous, one song, and they're platinum. You know what I'm saying? And nobody ever heard of them before TikTok.
Yeah.
So Ari, we got to get you on TikTok.
Yes.
And here's another tip that I've seen throughout history pretty much. A lot of artists, look, even Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber rode the YouTube wave. A lot of artists ride these technologies and they catch them and they ride the wave. And TikTok is a new, not that new, but it's new enough where it's still time where you can ride that wave and really, take off. So I tell people now, I would do TikToks first, especially if you're in music, comedy, stuff like that. That should be where you post stuff first, and then Instagram as well. But ride that wave while it can be rode,
Miguel, correct me if I'm wrong, because me too. Like I got back into the technology, 5-6 years ago. Not technology, but all these apps and the Instagrams and the Facebooks and me too. I've been evolving. I don't have a use for TikTok myself, but I've been studying it a little bit. And I don't think right now there's a TikTok artist that's famous on TikTok that's a new artist.
I haven't
Am I
seen it
correct?
yet.
That's true.
I haven't seen it yet. You could be it, Ari. Sky's the limit. But
Sky's the
No, no.
limit.
what I
Hashtag.
did see was this actress got a Super Bowl commercial because she was so big on TikTok. She was not even an actress. I think she was just a TikTok
Yeah.
influencer.
No, no,
It was,
no.
I think it was Addison Rae or Charlie D'Amelio.
Yeah, I think it was that
No,
one.
no,
I think-
but there's a rapper that did that song with that squeak that goes.
Oh,
that-
Roddy Rich. I love him. I love him.
Ronnie
Roddy
Rich. No one knew Ronnie Rich until
facts.
TikTok.
That's facts.
You know,
Yep.
But
TikTok.
what I meant is there's nobody that has that label like Miguel said. Like Bieber had the YouTube label, and Ariana Grande and has the Instagram label in entertainment, and of course there's why am I blanking out? The soccer player, the Portuguese guy, what's
Cristiano.
Cristiano. He's
Ronaldo.
got the tag on
Yeah.
sports on Instagram. That's what I meant. There's a lot of famous people on TikTok, but I mean nobody's known like so. Ari,
you have a lot of talent, as we just saw. If you use the technology and do it often enough, especially right now, what else do we have to do, right?
Right. Yeah, it's true.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in closing, right? Where you guys want to talk to your fans and the new fans, right? The new fans coming up right now. What do you want to tell them about yourself and what's coming up? What's coming up now?
So definitely second single, working on an EP. I'm writing songs, which is amazing. And yeah, I think that's what they should expect. We're just working. We're working everything. I'm posting on Instagram, all that stuff. And I'm gonna get on TikTok. So
Exactly.
all that.
Yes. We'll have our TikTok information later.
Yeah.
it's the same tag. It's the same tag under her
tag,
picture
yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Okay.
all her socials are at Ari Skye official.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Then there's her website, ariskye.com.
Okay.
I'm putting it all in the chat.
Perfect. Thank you.
Anytime, Ari. And it was amazing. This is not the last time we're gonna have these conversations.
Yes, definitely not.
But we definitely gonna work hard to. I know Charles been working his butt off. I know you've been working your butt off. This is definitely the beginning, and we're gonna. I see a bright future in you, Ari.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Anytime.
Yeah, and
Miguel,
I do too, right? Like it's all good. Miguel, just sorry because last week we gave the wrong email address. It's
Okay.
info.ariskye@gmail.com. So Josh can write us because he's on the feed right now.
Okay.
Harry has a new
Okay.
fan. His name is Josh.
Josh.
Hi, Josh.
Hi, Josh.
From Chicago, I hear. Right?
Yeah, Chicago. He asked for an autograph. So you said info.ariskyeofficial@gmail?
No, just Ari Skye. info.ariskye@gmail.com. All her socials are at Ari Skye official. And then there's
The website is ariskye.com.
.com.
All right.
www.
All right. Got it.
Yeah. Also,
All right, guys.
because I'm very happy because this is really good. Ari's also a radio host for a kiddie show that's on. It's not live. It's pre-recorded, but it's on every Sunday, and it talks about kids, and she'll explain to you. Go ahead, Ari.
Yeah, it's pretty much it's for kids in war, and it's a station for these kids, where they can listen to it and kind of feel safe and warm and loved, So I do that every Sunday. Yeah. I'm
What's the
a
name of it?
Sorry?
What's the name of it?
Radio Dodo. Is there a
Yeah, it's on Facebook. There, it's Radio Dodo. So Radio.
So Radio
Dodo.
Dodo. Yeah.
And from there you'll get all the info.
All right,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
DODO,
Yep.
the radio
Yeah, like
DODO.
dodo, like sleeping, radio, taking a nap for a.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
yeah, it's
But I'll
DODO.
send you guys some stuff.
Okay. All right. All
All
right,
right.
guys. Much love. Much love.
All right. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so
Stay
grateful.
safe. Stay safe. Really.
Stay safe.
We're all in this, and we're talking to everybody out there as well. Let's do this. We gotta bring Ari to New York, and I gotta get
Yes.
back to work.
Yes.
And we gotta
yes,
get back
yes.
to work.
We definitely gotta
Yeah.
get back to it. Yeah.
Yeah. And
I'm working now. I'm working now.
New work. This is new work. All right. Very nice meeting you all. Have a good night. Cesar, any final words?
Final words. Stay tuned. Ari Skye in music and theaters near you. It's gonna be you're gonna hear more about Ari Skye, guys. Love
Thank
you
you.
guys. Peace.